HCI is an acronym for Human-Computer Interaction, commonly known as HCID, Human-Computer Interaction Design. The kind of concept behind that is that there's more to design than just the actual design elements. It's the human factor. It's how people interact with the technology, how they interact with the objects. So kind of taking that human element into the concept when you're doing it. So it's beyond just design, it's design thinking, it's how to incorporate design into the whole process, how to incorporate people into the design process, how to think about people in the long run. It's just kind of a different perspective to take when you're approaching design. But it also includes things like user interface design, user experience design, human-centered computing. So there's a whole spectrum of things within that or connected to that. HCI design is connected to user experience design because user experience is focused on it's in the name, it's focused on user experience. So thinking about the entire journey a user takes throughout a technology or throughout a system. So for example, a website is kind of a common thing for HCI design to focus on. HCI and HCI design is important because it changes how we approach design. Design is great and everything, but as we get into an age where it's all about information and data and sharing thereof, it's less about how things function and more about how they function with the user. So it's kind of changing it from does this work to does this provide a good experience, and is this going to keep people coming back? Is this providing the best experience possible for a user? HCI is important because it changes how we think about basic design. Graphic design is great and everything, and we can make things look beautiful, and you can code a website to work fine without any design thinking. But if you kind of incorporate design and the idea of the user and user experience into the process, you end up coming out with a website or technology that's not just functional, but that has a streamlined experience that is useful as well. It's all about creating a good environment for the user. HCI and thinking about user experiences in general can apply to basically the design of any process or system or object. It's thinking of how does someone grip a pair of kitchen shears. It's the sustainability of producing toothbrushes. It's thinking about the design and production of a product and how you can improve that for the people and for the planet.